Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Conversation. And look who's with me. We have the great Violetta with us, Psychic Violetta. Violetta, so good to see you again.
Thank you so much, Erika, and thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you, our viewers, for watching us, and Heidi for being the monitor on both of our channels right now, on your channel.
Thank you, Heidi. And thank you to everyone who will be joining us today, and also for those of you who will watch in replay. And when Violetta and I are together, we take questions. It's different from when I have other people where we maybe just talk, but Violetta and I take questions from you all. Violetta has already solicited questions from her audience, and you all who are watching on this channel, feel free to put your questions in the chat. When I say questions, of course, for those of you who are new, we're talking about questions that are of interest to all of us. So not your personal questions, but the ones that are of national and international galactic interest to everyone. So while we're waiting for the questions to come in from
I will right away hit you with one question.
Okay, all right.
I don't know how good you are with the sport. Are you going to watch the World Cup?
Oh, well, not really, but who are we wanting to know about?
Tres heard. What about World Cup? Will Argentina win the World Cup this year?
Okay, will Argentina win the World Cup this year? All right.
And I have one following question for that one, and then.
Will Argentina win the World Cup? Well, really interesting. We have the coffin. That made me say, oh, we have the crossroads, but we have then the sun. So I think this could be quite an interesting time for Argentina. It could very well be that they have some competition, that there's some real up and down. But the fact that the sun is the last card makes me think that they will win. This is the card, the coffin is the card for transformation. But then when we have the crossroads, I feel like obviously it's the World Cup. There will be other very good teams that they will face. But with the sun, they probably will take it. Again, I am not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, and I'm not your bookie. Yeah, so don't go by me when you're placing your bets.
Because how about Portugal and Spain and Brazil? Would they be on the top of the list as well?
So I'm going to draw 3 cards for
Mary Smith is asking those questions.
Portugal, and then I'm going to draw 3.
She asked who will win, but
Spain, and then 3 for Brazil. So let's see. So Portugal is first. Let's see. For Portugal, I have the lily, the key, and the mice. Now, you know, the key was great. That was a yes card, but we have the mice. So I don't think Portugal, no. They won't win.
And Spain,
okay,
and Brazil. Spain and Brazil.
So for Spain,
we talked about Argentina already.
Well, wait. So for Spain, I have the sun and I have the stork, but then I have the mountains. So I suspect that the first country we asked about will beat them.
Okay.
So yeah, that's that. Okay, and then who's the last one?
Was the Brazil. My husband gave those answers: Brazil, Spain, and Portugal, and Argentina. That was his 4 favorite, but.
Okay, so the last one is the house, the tree, and the young woman. None of these make me feel like winners.
So Brazil, no. Okay. Sorry, but then we did that. People will be watching, and it starts soon.
All right, so let's see. Yes, we have people here. So somebody said to me that I should visit Canada for some downtime. Listen, I love Canada. I have been many times to Canada. I have many friends in Canada, but I don't know how welcome Americans are. Well, I mean, I'm not that kind of American, but you know.
No. Canadians, I believe Canadians are so nice.
All right. Canadians are absolutely so nice. Okay, so here's one.
Thank you, Heidi. Thank you so much in Erica's name.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so all right. Can you see if there will be anything that stops or blocks right-wing media in the US taking over legendary outlets? No. They've already taken them over. They took over CBS. They're taking over CNN. I think
the 60 Minutes already is flattened. Yeah, they will be doing that until the next election, but before that, it will be terrible.
That's right. We don't even need cards to see that because it's kind of obvious. Okay. Oh, here's one for you. What will be the future of Venezuela? This is Monica Villasenor. What will be the future of Venezuela?
Thank you for the question, Monica. 3 cards.
1.
Oh, demanding.
2. 3.
So, oh, crying baby. It will be rebellion. I think eventually they will feel so sorry for themselves. They don't have right now enough money. The economy is very bad. The oil is stolen from them.
Yeah, by us.
Mm-hmm. It's not us. I'm Canadian.
By us. But not you, by us.
Yeah. And I see a symbol of bikers on the motorbikes. And that's somehow rebellion's movement.
So you think there'll be a revolution there?
Something like that eventually, because you know how long they can take and take and take.
Right.
And that lady who gave Trump her Nobel Prize is in exile. So people would not want to be in that situation.
Right. Well, you know, this is all over the world.
I pulled 3 cards from you. Okay. So the dog is protector. It will protect. The scale, there will be measurement and their rights, like the symbol of law. And the new ship will come. So that the new movement, new leaders will come, new people will come to to run the country.
So unsettled for now, but people will resist and there will be revolution. And, you know, I mean, this is the way of the world.
Because they are really not wealthy. Those people are struggling. Yeah. And the money from oils are taken away. So even Trump put that lady on the Ramirez or whatever, she is running the country. There are no rebellions right now, but eventually this will be enough, and they can't put up forever with that.
Right. Okay. What's the next question?
For you. Oh, Laura R. 430. Is U.S. government responsible for the disappearance of scientists lately?
Yes. Yes. I have read on this a few times. Yes. What I have seen is that, and others have seen as well, that these are scientists that are working on really cutting edge physics and have to. I mean, physics is, I believe, the underpinning of everything. I think. And I think that what happened is that they were presented with an option. Either you work for us or you can't do your work. And I think a lot of them chose not to take that offer, and they were disappeared or enticed to unalive themselves. Or I think, yes, I think the government is absolutely behind it. I think that they have stolen the work of these scientists and now don't want these scientists to continue their work. And I think that's what happened. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What do you want?
Please. Argentina 1.
Okay.
2. Argentina.
My husband gave me Argentina 2, Brazil 1.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Here's one for you. This is from our friend Heidi. Will the aliens stop a possible nuclear attack?
Regards.
1, 2, 3.
And I will take one card from you. And a vision from me on top of that.
Okay. Because it's an important question.
Yeah. Not yet. Not yet. Symbol of pregnant woman. So wait 9 months, or, for me, it was 9 months and 10 days, the longest 10 days when I was Kari Leszek. So it is that they never stop before anything.
Right. That's right.
So I don't think they want to interfere. They let us to learn on our own mistakes. Women, that's not a symbol of stopping.
That's right.
And sharing, there will be one surprise maybe, but we will have to go through hell before fire and so on before we will be.
Right. I mean, I know you have to say this to your viewers, like I have to say to my viewers. It is so tempting as human beings for us to want to look around and find a person, and then failing that, somebody in outer space to save us from ourselves. And in fact, what you said is right. We are the only ones who can save ourselves.
We have to go through the wars and know how bad it is for the whole world, like the pollution. It's
right.
Not that it's only in one spot.
Right.
The clouds were not in Chernobyl. They didn't stop on the border of Poland.
That's
or
right.
Or Sweden or other countries, or
That's
even
right.
Russia. They were moving.
Yep. Okay.
And I have one from Roxanne. I found that question, and it was 1 year ago. And she asked, will Trump start WW3?
Well, I mean, he's doing his best, is he not? I mean, what that's the thing. What constitutes WW3? At what point do we say,
we are already in it?
Exactly. That's the answer. We are already in it. Has he started it? Yes. I mean, that's the answer. I can look at the cards, but we are in the middle. He's now got us in Iran with no idea of how to get out, and he's finding the whole thing very boring. So here we go. So we have the snake, the mountain, and the clover. The snake is a problem. That can be world war. There is war going on around the world. We just talked about Venezuela. Cuba's going to be coming up. We've got what's going on between Russia and Ukraine. Iran. It's everywhere, and it looks like it's stalled. Like it's not going anywhere. It's going to continue. Now, clover, again,
spreading.
It's spreading. So will anybody get up and say Today, it is the beginning of World War III. No, but you can pretty much assume that we're in the middle of it.
Back to Venezuela, and it will be like progressing.
Yeah,
even destroying those boats. Okay, I have a question. Will anyone be responsible for killing those people in those? I think it was 96 boats that they destroyed. Would there be anyone who be responsible for that? No one is talking about this anymore, but the families must suffer so much.
Okay, so here we have the tree, the ring, and the fish. I think it will take a long time, but yes, I think that there will be some sort of promise made to make restitution, because this is money. So I think restitution will be made. Now, does that mean people go to jail? Not sure about that. Not sure about that. Okay, here's one for you. There's so many. I don't want to. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one. So the way that they phrase it is interesting. So this is from Phyllis Lambert 9054. Will there be problems at the birthday activities? Now, we already know there's already problems, because poor thing. He's like a kid with a birthday hat and nobody wants to go to the party. So he's sitting there by himself. So already he's got problems. But Violetta, I will ask you, will there be problems at the birthday activities?
I saw him having some mini stroke.
From your mouth.
I was doing reading, and I asked, and
from your mouth to God's ear.
Yeah, and you know what? It is possible, because I think he had some mini stroke once. His eye was droopy on one side.
His mouth droops on one side as well.
Sometimes, and he is slurring words, so he might have multi times. And with his father Alzheimer, he might have it already. I don't know why he's not diagnosed. Going 4 times for tests.
4 times. Well, yeah, 4 times for tests. 4 annual exams. How does that work? So, but
MRI,
but it's not just health. Will there be problems at the break? I mean, problems can be a lot of things.
I thought about this, that I want to warn people.
Okay, all right. I don't know if it's warning or giving us something to look forward to, but anyway, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we have to spread the news, because I think there will be some idiots shooting.
Well, he loves a good.
I'm not saying where he is, no, but there will be some problems on the streets.
Oh.
And it will be mice, so disaster.
It's not good. Yeah, that's not good.
The doctors will be needed, taking chances, but eventually America will be safe.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's not just that it's his birthday. It is also Flag Day, and it is also No King's Day. And so while there might not be anything happening to him.
There will be protests all over the country again?
Yeah, exactly.
He must love it. Oh, he must be so happy.
Well, be prepared for everything, I guess, is the answer to that question. Okay, my turn.
Okay. How are those people from January 6th feeling that they might not get the money? He's still promising them that he will make it. But how they are feeling about that? Are they disappointed at him? because he still wants to keep them on a leash, and he's promising that he will create some funds for that. But they must be disappointed.
No,
because giving kid candy and taking, that make the kid crying.
We have the ship, the stork, and the young man. Listen, these are people who are they're deranged, they are hypnotized, they are in a cult, those people. And so that when they believe that the money will come, that this ship will sail, that they will get that money, that things will be better for them. And I don't like this card here, because the whole reason that he's promising them money, of course, is so that they will be his little army when he calls people up to fight the rest of us. And so they live in hope that they will be rewarded for their loyalty to him. So they are not disappointed in him yet, because as far as he's concerned, he's still saying, no, we're going to get you the money. We're going to, and whatever he says, they're still hypnotized, so they will believe it. Now, will there ever come a time in the future when they say to themselves, wait, he kept saying the check was in the mail. The check's not in the mail. Yes, but it will not be for a long time. He'll be pushing up daisies.
But do you think that it ever will be in the mail?
No, I don't think it'll ever be in the mail. And if it is in the mail, they'll get it taken away from them as soon as he's no longer here.
Okay. For entertainment and spiritual purpose only. Thank you, Heidi. She's always looking after
that's right.
our shoulders.
Allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, as we say. Yes.
Okay. So I was asking you, so you will ask me.
Okay. So will Keisha Lance Bottoms win the Georgia gubernatorial race?
I will just...
She is the Black candidate, very impressive, but
Democrat, yeah.
Tricky. 1, 2, 3.
No, I don't think she will be. Okay. Abrams didn't make
Abrams didn't make it. No.
She was such a good speaker, and she was more well known, more popular, and she didn't make it. So I'm not saying clouds.
No. That's
so
right.
King of Coins will be making promotions on some other places, playing, but she will be wonderful. She will come back eventually, because she will have ability to speak up her mind, but not yet. I don't think.
No, they're trying to destroy all Black votership in the South, and of course, Georgia's in the South.
A lot of they have a lot of Black population.
Yeah,
and they don't want that.
Yeah. Okay, my turn.
Yes, your turn. And Heidi Landenberg. Thank you so much, Heidi. Will the coming winter in Europe be extra cold? I'm thinking about possibility of high cost of oil. And, people in Europe are living in apartments. So if the landlord has no money to pay, or rising prices for the apartments, I think there will be such a shortage of oil.
What will winter be like in Europe given the oil crisis? It's not good. I don't like the mice here. There will be shortages. This is the card for shortages. Shortages that go on and on and on into the future. So again, this is another effect of you-know-who doing you-know-what. Yeah, Europe will suffer as the rest of the world will suffer. Yes.
Okay. So
Uh,
now probably.
okay. Now, related question from High Vibe 001. Will we see Depression era poverty in the United States by 2027? One,
Oh, sorry. Okay, 1,
2, 3.
Everything is melting.
Oh,
Everything is melting so much, and shortages of food. Eventually, people will start rebelling as well, because like I was buying something that I didn't bought for over a year, but once in a while. And I thought, my gosh, it's double price.
yeah,
Double price.
yeah,
And Clover, it will be spreading all over the world, the depression. It's not only in USA or Canada, it's everywhere. People will be going on the streets and fighting. The moon, the secrets will be coming, how rich he is and what he is there for. He is just for making himself wealthy.
right.
Big change, closing one paragraph, opening another one. So eventually this will be the kind of revolution.
Well, people say all the time, I know they ask me all the time, when will this be over? It will be over when people have decided that they've had enough. And we are not, sadly, there yet. So we will all have to suffer while everybody catches up and understands that, revolution is called for. Entertainment purposes only, just saying.
Okay. So can you read, please, about immigration, how that will go?
Where?
In USA.
Look, there are now camps in the US. You don't want to call them concentration camps, but I mean, what is a concentration camp? It's where you take a concentration of people, you concentrate them in a particular single place. That's what the term means. Okay. Delaney Hall in New Jersey is one. There's another big one in the South. And these people do not have access to proper food, water, legal representation, none of that. And then a lot of them, like there's a camp in the South where a lot of pregnant girls are taken. Well, here's the thing. What are they doing with the babies? What's happening with them? Now, I'm not saying that there are things like crematoria, but people are dying in there, and there are facilities being built called, what are they called? Hazardous waste disposal facilities. Well, what do you think that is? What do you think that is? I mean, it's so how will immigration go? I mean, I wish I could wave a wand and tell people what they want to hear, but I can't. It's right in our faces. You don't need Violetta, you don't need me to tell you how immigration is going.
And he got $83 billion.
Just got money for ICE, more money for ICE, billions for ICE. So we don't even need to read on that. It is not good. It's not good.
And it will be worse and worse because he wants to, him and Miller wants to achieve the goals.
Right.
They were elected. He was elected for that. And now he thinks that if I will do it, then that's what will happen.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, your turn. Okay. Okay. will there be a significant crash in the stock market? You know, they're always saying, even though nobody has any money and everything costs too much and there's no gas, he'll say, his line is always, but the stock market's up. Will there be a crash?
Also, the billionaires or millionaires who have the money, they invest and they keep the stock live. And 3 cards.
One, two, three.
I see them. I pulled 3 cards, so this is the losing kind of the fishy, and I saw the slates going down, upside down. When I was growing up, that's how we were playing in the winter time, going down the hill, and we had really beautiful, very old slates, German slates, heavy duty. They were hard to pull and on top to the hill, but they were faster than others. But so they were not falling down like others, but the others were not well balanced, and the kids will be flipped.
Right.
So we were lucky. My mom said, "No, you take the old ones; they are the best." So we were taking the very old. We never broke them, because if we will hit someone, they will be broken.
It'd be broken, right.
And there was so many kids going. It was crazy going down. So the symbol is that eventually there will be crash. Some big companies, solid old ones, will survive. But the other ones they will be flipping and damaged.
Yeah.
And the owners crying over broken relationship, crying over broken finances. Everything will be piling one after another. Some people will be making still good decisions, because even when the stock goes down, you can make money for shorting. I know that much, because Leszek was playing with shorting every day.
Yeah.
So, it is possible for some people to still make money. But it's not. And when you were talking about those disposal places in Texas,
right,
hazardous, my grandfather survived Auschwitz. And one of those things, they built that big chimney to gas people, and then burn them.
Right.
So it was they were telling people, you are going to take a bath, take your clothes off. Right. So they didn't have to. They were reusing those clothes even.
I know.
And people will be leaving clothes, and then they will be poisoned. And then they will be going for the disposable place to destroy the bodies.
Right. I mean, it happened once.
It was a camp, and it could be happening again, because.
Well, do you believe? You probably do. I mean, I believe in the cluster theory. In other words,
one thing happened and another follows.
Yeah. Well, that we had that group of NAZIs, and now we have them again, that they come together. It's like we had the great men who wrote our beautiful founding documents. They all were geniuses, and they all came together. Or we had the great musicians of the 1800s that all came together. I think that these NAZIs have come again together. And we have to decide, we can't say, oh, this is America, this will never happen. That's what the Germans thought.
And I have to tell you, people loved Hitler. Thank you so much, Patricia.
Oh, I have another one for you.
I shouldn't thank you, because I'm so used to it, but in the name of Erica, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so, all right, this one, another one for you. So, Maine. So we have Susan Collins with her head that shakes, and she's just shocked. She can't believe Trump would do such a thing, but she votes with him all the time. And she's up again for re-election time for her to sit down, but she's, and there was a Democratic opponent, Janet Mills. She's also an older woman, but she has really stood up to Trump. But then there's another guy. There's a guy, and he's Graham Plattner. Now, Graham Plattner, he's being labeled, he's being called a progressive, right? So you've got Janet Mills, who's considered a pretty standard Democrat, and then you've got Graham Plattner. So everybody's been behind Plattner until now. He's an oyster farmer. That's what they call it. He's an oyster farmer in Maine. But women have come forward with complaints about him. So now people are saying, well, wait a minute, is he the best we can do? And a lot of people are saying, well, Janet Mills's name is still going to be on the ballot. Maybe we should vote for Janet Mills. So the question is, this is from Malgosia Odman 47. Will he win the Senate seat for the Democrats in Maine? Will he win?
And I have the fear. His father was very famous lawyer.
Yeah.
It's very rich. So he is from rich family. His mother is entrepreneur. She has businesses. So very solid. Maybe they divorced, but he had a good upcoming. He was going to the prep schools, and then he didn't make it. So he was a black sheep in the family, I believe.
Right.
And then he went to army to blame the army that he is so dramatically destroyed. Well, there are people who went through the war and they are still nice to the wives or girlfriends.
Right.
Doesn't need to be that way.
Okay, but here's the complicating factor. He's dated a lot of women. And a lot of the women say, oh, he was fun. We had a good time. I don't have anything bad to say about him. Other people say he was a little aggressive, but nothing awful. And then you have this one woman who says, yeah, no, he was terrible. But she, interestingly enough, is she works for the Heritage Foundation, which is the umbrella organization of Project 2025. So she could be a plant just saying this stuff. We don't know.
She was working as well for Susan Collins, and Susan Collins was promoting Kavanaugh. So it is that I wouldn't trust her too much.
Right.
He was a bad boy. He is, and there is so many bad boys that women love that.
Right.
Girls prefer the bad boys than the good boys.
So how will he do in the race?
You are doing readings, and sometimes that's what happens. They don't like that they come right.
Yeah. One.
So what was the question?
Will Plattner win for the Dems?
I wanted to ask you that question.
Well, we can both look at it too.
Okay. So, and I have three.
And I'll pull as well. Okay, you go first.
He will be a pain in the mouth. So he will be, we will have a toothache with him, but I see him winning, a symbol of throwing an anchor. Anchor is from you, but I think he will. No, maybe Collins will win. Sorry.
Collins will win?
Maybe Collins will win because lady in red dress.
All right.
You pulled from you. This is anchor. That's a good card for him.
It can be, but it could also be that he's stuck.
Stuck or going down like an anchor.
Yeah.
And again, there is a lady here. Mm-hmm. Beginning of new adventure and fighting. Tuesday we will know. So 2 more days.
So I have the rider, the whip, and then the lily, which is interesting. So rider is news coming in. whip. This is going to be quite the fight. It's not as clean as it was before these allegations came out. People want, with all of the e-file stuff and everything else, people just want peace and are thinking, do we want another guy who's got these kinds of issues? Or should we go with someone else? Yeah. I mean, these are not cards that say he's going to win.
I have the anchor and those cards, so, but anchor, he might find that
Well, you know what? Let's look and see. Will Janet Mills win? Because she's the other Democrat.
You don't hear about her at all. All the news is about him, but
I know, but she has been really strong in her opposition to the felon. I mean, she was in a room one day, right to his face. He said, "Is the governor of the whatever of Maine in here?" And she stood up, and he said, "If you don't do what I want, then you're not going to get blah blah blah." And she said, "Well, I'm not going to do what you want." I mean, she really. Now, this is interesting. Again, I get the rider, which is news coming in, crossroads, and then the scales card. It could end up being a runoff of some kind. I mean, between her and Plattner, but it kind of already is a runoff. I don't know if there's other candidates besides Plattner and Mills running for the Democratic.
He's sucking all the energy.
Yeah, he is. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. We'll know Tuesday. All right. What's next?
Will Ivanka and Jared be able to build 10,000 rooms in Alabama despite
Albania.
Oh, sorry, Albania. Yeah, I wrote Albania. Despite the protests and people for destroying the natural inhabitants of the land.
Okay. So Albania is a very interesting little country. They are very poor. They are also really, on the one hand, wanting to build themselves up. I have a friend who was a childhood friend who lives in Albania now, and she's a screenwriter, and she's helping Albania build its movie industry. So, they're a poor country that really would like to be developed. So there's that. But clearly, the people do not want Jared and Ivanka doing this building up because it's never what it appears to be. Apparently, there are all kinds of underground tunnels and bunkers. And so, they could go there if something happened and there was nowhere for them to run, they could run there. Anyway, the people of Albania are against this, but the government of Albania, seeing all of this money come in, is for it. So now the head of the country is having to really tap dance. He says, on the one hand, he'll say things like, well, it wasn't that many protesters. At the most, we only had 8,000, and now it's down to 2,000. So it's not really, people are not protesting. On the other hand, he'll say things like, well, the ink isn't dry. It's not been decided yet. He doesn't know which way to go. He doesn't want to lose all that money, but nor does he want to lose the goodwill of the Albanian people. So let's look and see how that venture will go for them. They are such unlikable people. Okay, I have the stork, the lily, and the young woman. I think that the Albanians will get steamrolled and that the project will go ahead. That's what I think.
So they will win.
I think so.
Would they be safe there? Would they be able to?
Well, that's it. Well, I'm sure it will be fortified because there will be targets on them. And plus, who's going to want to go there? Like, do you want to go someplace where the natives don't like you? I don't know, but I think so. I think for the time being, and we know time is mutable and things can change, but I think the project will go ahead because it's too much money to pass up.
And country is too poor.
Yeah, and the country is too poor.
Okay.
Yeah. Violetta, this is interesting. This is from Brooke.
Thank you, Brooke. Oh.
So she says that you saw a big event coming that would unite people all around the world. Do you have more details on that?
Thank you, Brooke. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I think that will be the revolution that will start in USA and then it will spread all over the world.
I agree. So look, Brooke,
the people will be happy to connect all over the world with that revolution.
But Brooke,
Start.
yeah.
Brooke is the lady who is writing timestamps on my videos. Thank you.
You know, I mean, the question, big event coming that will unite people around the world. It sounds like a big party, but it's not. It's a revolution.
Short of money, people will be, and they will be confused, hopeless, and that will be the surprise that will blow up. So I have a following question, actually. That D-Day is was D-Day, and Trump, instead of celebrating this and saying anything about that day, he posts a video about himself.
AI created D-Day, Donald Day.
Of course, Donald Day. And he was writing even, and he was saying everywhere they love him, the guy with the Trump gold teeth. This was AI created, so it's not true. But he was riding on the lion, and people loves me all over the world. Is he that oblivious, or he knows that people don't like him, or he thinks that creating that video that he is creating illusion that people love?
That is a good question. Like, does he really believe it? Or, okay, let's look. Does he really believe it? So I have the clover, the tower, and the moon. Here's the thing. This is very psychologically deep answer. He does believe it. You know, they say that you can tell yourself something so many times that you believe it's the truth. This is the happy talk that he tells himself. And because of who he is, nobody's going to tell him, sir, you're crazy. Sir, they hate you. Sir, what are you talking about? Nobody's going to say that. So he believes about himself. This is his self-image and reputation. He believes this happy horse poop. Yes, he believes it.
Fire is naked.
Yeah.
And until that child will actually tell him, eventually he will learn that that's not true. Right. But how about his family? Is Ivanka that oblivious?
No. You know what I think? I think
Melania.
I think they all know what he's all about. But I also think they are both, everybody around him, self-serving. If it gives them an advantage to tell him, yes, Dad, yes, Donald, you're all of those things, then they will. They're amoral people, I think. I don't think that they have a sense of right and wrong. If something advantage, but I mean, I also think, and this is very sad, that no one loves him. no one clearly loves him enough to say, listen, can I have a heart-to-heart with you, because there's some home truths you need to hear. No one wants him.
Anyone.
No one.
He is too stuck in his own theory that he is loved, that he can't really understand that he is not.
Well, but there's no evidence.
That's
Right.
dementia. That's dementia, because they want to believe in their own reality.
Yes, yes. Now, did you hear the latest that Susie Wiles, his chief of staff, is resigning after the midterms? Now, she is ill. She does have breast cancer.
Yes,
okay, that's fair. But that's apparently not why she's leaving. Can you look and see why she is actually leaving?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3. This is Paulette Stencil, 5986.
Because he is not listening to her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She wants to start something new. She is faithful to him like a dog.
Yep.
But she is barking at him and he don't listen to her. Just she feels like she's outsider.
Yep.
Going through hell. And that caused her probably the cancer. And she wants her own security. So I think that big game on the front of White House will be her husband, who will gain money from that, because he's the organizer of wrestling. No?
No, I don't think so. That's somebody else. That's what's that woman's name? That's somebody else.
Okay.
That's somebody. I can't remember her name.
Because I know her husband was involved in those games as well.
Well, probably. I mean,
how she met Trump long time ago. But I think she wants to start a new life after, because she went for radiation. Not that she didn't lose her hair, so she's still okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I heard it's because he's bringing in all of these people into the administration. It's what you said, that she doesn't approve of, that she doesn't have control over, and he's just
not listening to her. He's not like she's talking to someone at the back of the head, so he is not listening, or maybe sleeping, and she must have enough. How long she can play a mommy to 80 years old guy?
Right. Well, yeah. Yeah, somebody just but this is Paulette again. I don't know if you probably didn't see it, but he was interviewed on NBC by I forget her name. But anyway, he walked out of the interview. He was so angry because she kept saying, in California, the votes take a long time to count because we count the vote by mail, and he kept saying, oh, it's rigged, it's stolen, it's this and that. And he stormed off. His face got all red. He's not having a good beginning to his 2-week birthday celebration. Let's see, hold on.
Małgosia is saying to Christy William, I don't think so MAGA people love him forever. I don't count on it. Yeah, I don't feel the people like him are never loved forever. Hitler was not loved forever. My grandmother loved him at the beginning, and then she hated him. So It was like people can change the opinion because she thought that Hitler disappointed her. The same is with all those big dictators.
But again, we say these things, and then people will still come in the comments and ask questions like this. So this is Farlow 100. All caps, because they want you to see the question. When will Trump be removed as president before he screws up anything else? He's not going to be removed the House and the Senate have to change. So we are praying for the midterms to go the right way. If you're waiting for Vance to 25th Amendment him and the cabinet, they won't do it. As the crazier he is, the better they like it, because they can do their own thing and he's not paying attention. So
And 3 cards.
one,
We can't say the date, but
2, 3. When will Trump be removed as president before he screws up anything else?
when I was a little kid, they were telling us that the babies are born from the cabbage.
Right.
So I was
Yeah.
looking for, and his people will be looking for that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? They will pull all the leaves. He is not there.
It's not there, right?
So they will stop believing. Eventually, his people will stop believing in that Santa Claus or whatever he wants them to believe in. The says
Oh, the
so
site.
say that will be cut off eventually. Sharp cut. Those people will cut themselves off. Security for America, yeah. And the love will win, so people will love themselves more than they love him. And eventually, I think after midterm, or even before that, people will start rebelling. When they will be hit with such a high prices for everything, they will not put up with his demagogue.
But let me remind people, though, that the more there is unrest, the more dissatisfaction that people feel, the angrier people get, the more people suffer. Bear in mind, the harsher he will become. He's going after now people on social media, right? This is his new thing. He has an official White House list of people in media, including social media, that he considers to be enemies of the state. So it's important to bear in mind, like a rat is at their most dangerous when they're
in the corner.
Mm-hmm. So it's important to remember that. All right, let me ask you this. Will Debbie Wasserman Schultz run for office in the Florida District 20? And if she runs, will she win? Now, she was a rising star years ago in Florida politics, in national politics. And then she did something. There was some unethical thing that she did.
With Clinton, I remember that.
Yeah. And so she's been very quiet since then. But this viewer is asking if she will run in District 20 and win. 1, 2, 3.
No, but she will be helping someone else to win, to run. She will be holding from the same tree, so from Democratic tree, she will be helping someone. She has that magic knowledge. Knowledge is everything. She will think, no, it's not for me. I'm kind of rotten egg. So she might not go, but she will get out of the cave and she will be helping. But I'm seeing, and I have following question for you. Someone asked me if it would be safe for people in Florida to go by themselves to vote, or it's better to go in a group. Would this voting will be safe?
So I have the house, the key, and the stork. These are all good cards, but I think it is very smart to go with a group or with someone else to vote. I just think it's smart. Because everywhere in the South, they will try to disenfranchise Democrats, especially Black ones. All right,
So
guess what, Violetta? We have hit the hour mark. It is now 1 o'clock for you, noon for me. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for your questions. We really appreciate it. And we are going to do this again very soon.
Next time on my channel.
Yes, and if you don't know Violetta's work, you should. She is at Psychic Violetta here on YouTube. And you're there when? Monday, Wednesday?
Monday and Wednesday live, and Saturday I post a video that I will record it in the evening, late in the evening on Friday.
And you post that in the morning on Saturday?
In the morning, yeah.
Okay, so 3 times a
and then
week.
I'm doing collaborations as well. So like this week I had with Nate and with you, so sometimes 2 a week.
Good.
But not all the
Busy,
time.
busy.
And I have other things to do in my bucket to finish. So thank you so much for inviting me, and everyone is welcome to come for readings with me and with Erica, and see you next time.
Yes, we'll see you next time, everybody. Thank you so much.
Erica. Thank you.